And we're starting off with Chaemiko versus LawLiet. Night Elf versus Human. Always one of my favorite matchups. And I imagine so it is for many of you out there as well. So why don't we just jump in? Our first map shall be Twisted Meadows. Another fan favorite, if you ask me. And this also should be a map that I imagine LawLiet should be quite fond of, because this is a very good map for the Warden. In the last couple of encounters, LawLiet was looking pretty good between the two. In the last 4 matches, 3 wins went to him. Before that, it was actually a draw. And before that, also a win for LawLiet. But many of the series were very close. And I hope we're going to have a nice, close series here. Possibly 7 maps. I wouldn't mind that at all. Chaemiko, by the way, has 2 matches still left to be played against 2 Night Elves. Today against LawLiet and tomorrow against Colorful. And if Chaemiko wins both of them, he could still overtake Colorful, possibly. Depending on what the map score is going to look like in the end. We see an MK first opening here versus a Warden. Yes, sir. Twisted Meadows, a very special map in many different regards. And in terms of hero choices, this is also the case. We have a lab or a merc camp spawn on both sides. Oh, look at this farm. This looks like Chaemiko wants to have vision here in the corner in case of possible AP placement. During nighttime, you don't actually see the corner of this base here. Interesting. MK first going for an instant expansion. Is that what we're seeing here? 5 militia, 2 footies, instant expansion indeed. Excellent scout though by LawLiet. He sees this right away. Gonna try to dodge the Stormbolt. Chaemiko not even attempting it though. Alright, big items here for the Warden. This could be a big deal, these items that we're gonna see drop here. Mantle, very good. Scroll the Beast, not really good. Unless he's gonna go for a Hunter's All-In. But that's something normally very rarely seen nowadays from the Warden. Of course, Chaemiko doesn't have water elementals here to tank with, so he's gonna take a good amount of damage from this camp. Militia has also run out, so this is a bit tough to creep. He may need an early shop here to heal all of these peasants up again, because a Warden showing up to Final Knives harass could be very painful. Crystal Ball for the MK. Not really good, I would say. And LawLiet is going to go for an early counter expansion. This already looks like a mass air kind of game, if you ask me. Normally in the past we always used to think that Mountain King needs level 3 to be relevant. But Chaemiko says, hell no! Level 1, level 2 is good enough. Stormbolt on the Warden, putting a bit more damage on her. But of course the Moonwells are looking good. She's got full mana, so she's going to be able to heal very effectively. Oh, needs to blink now. The footies right around the corner. But there's enough healing. A couple of units here were sent away for LawLiet, perhaps trying to harass the economy, the expansion here that's coming up. Power build on the way, Arcane Tower as well. And 1 footy here is probably going to be going down. Oh, I love the Berserker. LawLiet with a nice play. Ancient of War eats through the trees. Berserker gets the experience. If Chaemiko had read this and would have Stormbolt killed the Berserker, this would have been a big deal. But didn't quite see that. MK needs boots here, I would say. Waiting for a bit more gold. He's got lots of income now. Warden not being aggressive just yet. Staffing over to the camp. Double slippers. Pretty good for her early game. But in the late game, she doesn't have enough inventory space, really, to make use of these. Normally. Warden now finally choosing Shadow Strike. No fan of knives for a long time with this. And maybe Chaemiko's happy to see this. This means that the peasants perhaps won't be in as much trouble. But the MK is looking quite underleveled, if you ask me. Tech also not started yet. Shop not quite finished yet. But the peasants The economy was well protected this whole time. Footies on the right, MK on the left. Seems like they need to join forces to be able to do anything. This Tree of Life doesn't really seem to be in danger. There's the tech starting. Now there's the lumber. Chaemiko needs to make sure he doesn't start the tech too late. There we go. Begins it now. But it's almost a 2-minute lead for LawLiet on the tech. And now the Warden's level 3. And this is where the reign of terror of the Warden can begin. MK, best he can hope for right here is Wisp kills, I guess. But that was pretty poorly done. He could have killed a Wisp pretty easily if he had gone for these. But the Moonwell heal saves that Wisp. Not exactly perfect. Well, I guess only one Wisp at the end of the day. Staffing over to the footies as well. Oh, Footman wakes up the creep camp. The Ancient of War could be in trouble with this, maybe. Doesn't have Nature's Blessing yet, of course. The Warden staffs in as well. Gonna claim that bit of experience. Of course, for the Warden, as we all know, it's all about experience. And this MK harass, I don't know how much it's supposed to do. He's got a level 2 MK and 2 footies only. That's it. And the Warden can clean this up easily. We also have a Panda second. Whether it's going to be tax or mass air, the Panda will be very good against both. Oh, Ancient of War did actually fall, though. That's a big deal. This is the biggest kill so far of this game. This means it's going to be much harder for the Panda, especially, to continue to creep. And Chaemiko's sacrificing footies everywhere. MK's got one Stormbolt. With that, maybe he can kill the Berserker here. Oh. Nice block from the Wisps, though. Oh. He would love to get that kill, but he can't. Took too much damage. MK will have to fall back. This MK is so low level. It's kind of crazy. Trying still to get the Berserker. I don't think he's going to get him, though. Warden almost has the mana for the Shadow Strike. This is going to be a TP forced. Oh, trying to staff out. Oh! Oh! Whew. That was real close. Berserker survived. A lot of footies here gave their lives. This seemed a bit wasteful and not very effective in the end. Oh, but look at that. Chaemiko rushing tier 3. This is indeed looking like the mass air play that we've seen a lot recently. Oh, picking up the Shredder here is great. With that, he can get all the lumber he needs here soon. And also just simply creep this camp more easily. Alchemist second. And the Blood Mage third. And then it's going to be the mass air timing, most likely. Panda needs to be level 3 by then. And the Warden probably needs to retrain. Going to the island? Wait, what? No way. Could just be a Zeppelin for safety. And what do we have for LawLiet? Expansion. About to start mining. Tier 3 finishing quite early. Not too much defense in terms of towers at all. And we don't see aviaries. What's Chaemiko going for? One single Sanctum so far. And the creeping is quite slow for the human. Double Workshop. One Sanctum. Is he going tags? LawLiet gonna set up an attack here. He's almost level 3 on the Panda. Nice mana items. Lots of damage on the Warden. Chaemiko trying to creep the red camp. I don't think that's gonna work out, buddy. Oh, I guess it is gonna work out somehow. Got a heal scroll as well, but LawLiet attacking into the main base. This is going to be 2 workshops cancelled. That's a big deal. Item here. Khadgar's gem is okay. Not amazing though. Oh, and these workshops getting cancelled. That is so painful. Has to remake them fast at the expansion. It wasn't power building them, right? One shows up. Nice dodge on the Breath of Fire though. I think he wasn't power building the workshops. That seems like a mistake. Could have power built both these and they would have finished. Warden found the footy. Did retrain, by the way. This could still turn into a long macro game, but LawLiet also playing very well with his map control right now. Creeping these camps away. And Chaemiko is still suffering from low hero levels. Get a fast expansion and a fast tech. But what else? Couple of knights. Triple hero. And I think it's gonna be tanks indeed. We got the panda already out. Ready to deal with them. But no Ancients of War. LawLiet hasn't quite figured out the tanks yet. If it is it is tanks, right? I mean, it is double workshop. Oh, that mage getting caught. Might be dead. Can the Zeppelin save him? Oh, indeed. Dude, this Zeppelin has been wonderful. Huge help. Chaemiko needs to TP home again. This has been necessary quite a bit. Alright. TP now. Call to arms as well. But the panda is ready to greet these militia with a bit of fire. Night damage looking quite good though. Siphon mana against the Warden, but there is nighttime. Oh, the Zeppelin. The Shredder, I mean. Oh, the Shredder goes down. That's a big kill. Chaemiko doesn't have Endless Lumber yet. Oh, and the bears coming in for the rejuve and the roar. So strong. We have the breakers to try to steal it. And the tanks come in, but what can the tanks do here? Nothing really. Blood Mage about to die. The heal scroll was there, just barely in time. The Zeppelin, woof, saves him one last time. But not for too long. The Warden with the Orb here is so strong. Plus 20 damage. And I think Chaemiko is just simply dying here. Oh, the cloak even being used to save the panda. Invo potion one more time. Warden in trouble as well. Is there a staff for her? There isn't. The Warden! Oh! She dies! Staff out on the MK. Somehow he's still alive. No way, dude. But he might be falling. MK might just be getting clicked down here. TP out on the panda. Stormbolt. Mountain King! Oh! The last spear from the Dryad. The last spear. Oh my god. One more bear goes down as well. A bit more experience with the Alchemist. Oh, but Chaemiko lost a lot right there. Where are the tanks, by the way? Oh, there they are. They were a bit inactive. And the Warden was back right away. And look at these Night Elf hero levels. They're about to be double level 5 very soon. And that's when things get very scary. Of course, the third base also going to help. And with Chaemiko losing this many peasants, how the hell is he supposed to expand again? Because he needs to expand again, I would certainly think. This game now clearly in favor of LawLiet, I would say. And once the Warden gets level 5, she can look for a lot of economy harass as well. Cheeky Ancient of War.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and the Warden just gonna harass the main base here. MK not back for quite a while. And are following the tanks. We're not gonna be able to do too much here. Yeah, especially on this map. I wonder, wouldn't Griffins have been better? Griffins are so good at creeping. On Twisted Meadows especially.
Player's forces are under attack.
And I said earlier, these slippers won't be too helpful, but the Warden actually was quite dangerous with all this bonus damage. The Panda could hold the other items. And now the Panda's level 5 because he took out the tanks. I'm gonna blink in towards the expansion. I think we're seeing the beginning of the end here. Chaemiko's just getting picked apart. So many peasants falling. Hardly any mining is left. The MK isn't even level 4, by the way.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, look at the HP on the Alchemist. 1575. He should definitely give this Catgut's gem to the Blood Mage, though. Wait, what do you find? Item on the ground. Pennant of Mana. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, 553 would be crazy levels, but we're still pretty far away from that. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting a sub. And the Warden is added again. The level 5 Warden still a menace. It's hard to imagine how this is supposed to be winnable now. Oh, so with so much gold, not even building a big army, doesn't feel the need. Just expanding everywhere, because why not? If you lose one base, not that big of a deal, he's got so many more. Alright, this base is taken out. Big breath of fire, so much damage everywhere. There's one staff to save a bear. So I shouldn't lose anything here, or at least not too much. Yeah, staff, TP. Oh, might cancel the expo, but caught by Dryads. Oh, staff in from the Mountain King. He's kind of here on his lonesome now, though. Never had the cash to get a staff, by the way. This knight won't be saved either. Still only one peasant mining over here. I think, realistically, LawLiet shouldn't even take this fight here. The only way for Chaemiko to win this game is if he smashes this fight. And if he doesn't just get lamed to death. But the Panda is also so strong. The Warden also level 5. But there's almost no mana left on the Knight of Sight anymore. Mana being transferred. Oh, dude, the Warden! Staff saves her mid-air against the Stormbolt. Very nice. Heal spray again and again. These heroes are not bad at all. Dude, Alchemist 1600 HP. Bro, it's too much HP for one hero. LawLiet in classic Moon fashion, just expanding absolutely everywhere. Staff is ready? Jeez. I'm confused. Oh, Panda in trouble now. All of a sudden, what about him? Gets the kill, level 5 on the Alchemist. Mountain King is not dead yet. He's using the bandage to save him. Getting more healing this way. He's got level 3 heal spray now. No way. No way, bro. No. No. Completely siphoned dry. No mana anymore. That's quite hard to kill the Dryads here with just heroes and breakers. Oh, bash. One more kill. I mean, the human hero is looking pretty good now. But LawLiet's got so much gold. Mining absolutely everywhere. And this is where tanks now would be needed. 2 tanks here, 2 tanks there. But the economy was too wrecked earlier on. Look at that. They're still not full mining in the human bases. And the castle's, by the way, close to falling. I think it would be smart for LawLiet to just beeline it now to the castle and destroy that one. And the Warden, by the way, is close to level 6. Blink, fan. Bye-bye, peasants.
Players' forces are under attack.
3-3 upgrades, by the way. No wonder these Dryads are looking so strong.
The town is under siege.
Warded bucket 6. Yeah, this is point of no return. $1,700 HP Alchemist. Pretty cool. He gets +4 strength on level 5, by the way. He's got 80 max damage. But of course he can't attack too much with using heal spray. And not having Chemical Rage.
Players' forces are under attack.
Warden now level 6, over at the expansion, found the kills necessary. And there is no castle anymore. And there's no income anymore for Chaemiko. There's also not that much income for LawLiet anymore, but it must still be enough, right? Oh, getting siphoned. Lots of mana. I mean, there's no way, right? There can't be a way. I think there's 0 peasants left. Ah, there's 1 peasant. They could still make some buildings. But LawLiet's got so many buildings everywhere. Panda TPing away from the main base. Oh! To take out the tanks up here. And we have 5 Chim Roosts on the way. Okay, I didn't see this until now. GG is called. And LawLiet takes the 1-0 lead on Twisted Meadows. One of the best Warden maps. LawLiet again shows how strong he is with the Warden. And yeah, I'm not so sure about the tank play, I think. Then again, though, tank's good on this map to threaten the corner bases and stuff. Also, the MK creeping very little at the start. He could have gone for the Merc camp creep first and then go for the expansion after. That, of course, means that the expansion is later and the Warden's able to creep up more. Hard call to make, I guess. Hard call to make. But going up against LawLiet's Warden is always terrifying. And he's probably going to do that again. Because map 2 is Terenas Stand. LawLiet's still looking for his first win in the Doubi Cup. Today's match is starting off good with a 1-0 lead and a strong Warden play. And if he takes the 2-0 here, this is very, very possibly going to be his first win. Chaemiko, I think he's got 2 wins at the moment, right? Yeah. He's 2-5. Also not the best scoreline for him yet. Going up against the 2 Night Elves, Colorful and LawLiet today and tomorrow. I imagine Colorful's playstyle is going to be quite a bit different. Colorful used to play a decent amount of Warden in the past, but haven't seen it much from him at all lately. On Terenas Stand, certainly. We nowadays see the map pretty rarely, but in this matchup still a good amount. And here also with Warden versus MK. We still saw Terenas Stand a lot. It seemed like MK was really starting to get the upper hand against the Warden. Easy Merc camp, easy expansion, easy level 3. And then normally go mass air was the preferred route, it seemed like. So we'll see if that's what we get here, or if it's something else. I've seen some Night Elves recently trying to counter MK here with Demon Hunter first. And, you know, LawLiet being LawLiet, it seems unlikely, because he loves the Warden. But then again, LawLiet is also a trickster, who sometimes loves to play a curveball, and Demon Hunter might be just that. Alright, it is a Warden and an MK. No surprise here. This is the norm on this map specifically. If LawLiet wants to still be somewhat surprising with a Warden, he could play a double Ancient of War Hunts all in. But that's normally not so much his go-to. Normally with a Warden, he loves to play 2 base, he loves to level hard, got to level 5, and then with that level 5 be an absolute menace. Especially in the hands of LawLiet. In this matchup, it seems like level 5 Warden is almost unbeatable. Feels to me like Chaemiko has to win this game either before level 5 Warden or get far ahead by the time the Warden hits level 5. And that's a dangerous thing about LawLiet. It's so hard to prevent him getting that level 5 because he's excellent at creeping. He knows exactly where and how to be efficient with a Warden. He is, of course, the best Warden player in the world, and there's no question about that. For the harass, trying to perhaps steal an item here, or a last hit I should say. But that doesn't work out. LawLiet secures all the last hits with a Fan of Knives. Nicely done. Big healing potion, very good. Cloak, kind of good. Half useless, of course. For these guys, the Ancient of War. Maybe a scouting mistake by the Footman. Shouldn't he have rather looked for this Ancient of War, and if there is one, pulled in the creep camp? Seems like that could have been better. Double slippers for the MK. Not really good. It's a bit more attack speed. The armor doesn't really matter. Big healing is pretty good, though. Especially for later. Alright, here we go. Standard creep route, standard opening by Chaemiko. This makes this map so strong for human and for expanding. The fast expo on the human side is extremely strong. The item's pretty weak, though. I mean, I said that the big healing is good, but mostly later. In the early game, you don't really need HP on the Mountain King. Picks up the level 3 here. I think you could sell all these items. Except for the big heal pot. Oh, and he does. Second Ancient of War ready here at the next camp. I don't know if Chaemiko saw it. Seems like he didn't. Scouting for a wisp here. Now with the MK, he certainly should have seen it. Oh, and the Warden. Staffing up north while trying to get level 3 at the green. Oh, that's beautiful efficiency once again. Places the sentry to see what's happening. MK, though, staffs home. Wants to be ready to defend against the Warden. But I think LawLiet could be fine with this. The big danger is always when the MK goes harass and then can kill all of these units, because with a level 2 Stormbolt, he can kill all of these units quite easily. The sentry wards were also a great find for LawLiet. Oh! Blinked over the trees! And this wasn't seen, I believe. Footies and Shadow Priest trying to soak up the damage with the Fan of Knives. And that works partly. The Footies ready for the reveal. Ah, that's why he parked it there. But super fast reactions by LawLiet as well. Blinks out and kills 2 peasants. That's something. But it took basically all of her mana to kill 2 peasants, so I think it's also not too bad for Chaemiko. Chaemiko now wasting a bit of time. Could have ideally realized that this camp was going to be getting crept next, but the MK kind of walking around aimlessly at the moment. And this is where the Warden is getting more experience, and here we see the excellent efficiency by LawLiet with his Warden. It's either getting kills or threatening something or getting more experience from creeping. But now the MK also looks for some kills. He's got the level 2 Stormbolt, of course. Oh, the footies trying to cancel the Tree of Life. This would be a big deal. They can move into the little nook back here. Is that enough damage, though? Look at the Ancient of War. Can't reach. Can barely reach. Oh, and we got Berserkers battling up here. Oh, is that enough damage? It's a big deal right here. Shadow Priest goes down. And I think the tree is also cancelled. The damage from the MK seems to be enough. Now the big healing is quite nice. He took a good amount of damage already. And the footies here at this point in the game, not too weak. As long as the mana doesn't have that... the Warden doesn't have that much mana. Attack for Chaemiko has been started. But still is gonna take a while. LawLiet. Oh! Getting threatened on the Warden. Not quite surrounded, but he's also got the big healing potion, just like the MK. More bashes. MK doesn't have boots. Neither does the Warden. LawLiet needs to creep this camp fast and set up an expansion. 1 base versus 2 base, this is not going to work out. Chaemiko with lots of gold already, but he's missing the Shredder. Ideally, you want to creep this camp early as the human player. Pick up the Shredder, pick up the Zeppelin. Oh, look at that, the Warden's back. With the Telestaff, with the Moonwells. Oh, TP trying to save the units. Oh, nice TP. Oh, but the Warden is coming in. Oh, the Blink Fan. The Blink Fan. It's ready. Oh, double kill. She might be forced to TP here. Farm block. Okay, this cost her the TP, I guess. Oh, farm again. No, she's gonna get out. She's gonna get out. And that was a big level 4 level up. This is gonna cost a lot of moon juice, though. All mana gone. All HP gone. Oh, and here's the Shredder. Chaemiko, I think he bought the Shredder over here. Picked it up with the Zeppelin. And the MK staffing in. Beautiful play. Really, really good play on both sides. And we have the Alchemist joining as well on tier 2. There's going to be heal spray sustain. And LawLiet still hasn't cleared this expansion. Still doesn't have the second base coming up. Chaemiko's lumber. Very low, though. Needs that Shredder to get to work. And that Berserker is looking mighty exposed. Oh, Man City's going for the Warden right away. Chaemiko probably knows that there's not much healing left for this Warden. Of course, we saw how dire the Moon Juice is looking. Tier 3 is going to be finished in a moment. Possibly lots of bonus experience for the Warden. But he's got no health, no mana, and no expo. This game seems almost over already. The only caveat being that Chaemiko's tech is so slow. But now the Shredder returns the lumber, and boom, now he could start the tier 3 if he wants. There we go. Here it begins. Stole the item as well. Yep, claws +9. It's actually pretty bad, but it's going to take it anyways. Oh, and the Zeppelin is ready again. How efficient has this Zeppelin been? Sword upgrades coming. And here we go. Double Griffin Aviary on the way. I would imagine we're going to see a third one as well. For mass air. Very soon. Stormbolt catches the Warden again. She needs bears. Really badly. Rejuvenation. Desperately needed. That's of course one of the big strengths here on Terenas. If you have air or a zeppelin of any kind, then you can ferry between these bases, between the rivers, very well. Chaemiko has quite the lead now. What he must make sure next is that the Warden level 5 doesn't completely destroy his economy. So he wants to have some detection if he can, and towers in each base. I'd say 2 more towers here, 1 more tower here, and he's fine. He's got a lot of resources still, of course. Oh, Chaemiko's coming back with the drop. That's going to be a cancel for sure. The Warden's going to get level 5. This green camp going to be her level 5. And with a level 5, she's probably going to pick up a panda. Yeah, there it is. Alright, Warden needs to do big economic damage here. But she doesn't even have an anti-magic. Second Zeppelin? Oh, I like that actually. Chaemiko can load up the low HP peasants with this Zeppelin. And now, mass Dragonhawks on the way. So much gold still. This Shredder has been wonderful. Chaemiko's still struggling a bit with lumber, but not for too much longer. Got lots of upgrades on the way. Animal War Train gonna be also very helpful. LawLiet again playing his map control nicely, taking these camps away from the opponent. But, I mean, 2 base versus 1 base. It's an enormous advantage. And also with LawLiet, simply not having that many resources, he can't go for that many upgrades. He's queuing some now. But we won't be seeing the 3/3 Dryads of last game. Blood Mage third again. Animal War Train. And Chaemiko is almost at 80 supply. Already. He doesn't really want to fight yet. Just going to TP out once more. Can heal up everything nicely again. He found the double ring, which is actually excellent with this strategy. Because the bears will always be attacking the heroes automatically, because everything else is air units. It's important here as the human to find the right mix between Dragonhawks and Griffins. Normally you want to have just a few Griffins, maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 4. That should be enough magic damage to deal with the bears, and then a lot of Dragonhawks to go up against the Dryads, and possibly even some air units from the Night Elf. But mostly it's the heroes here which are the threat. Warden level 5, Panda level 3. For that reason, heal scrolls important for the human. I think the Panda stole the heal scroll, right? Did he? I guess not really. 80 supply for Chaemiko. Basically ready. I love the double Zeppelin. Absolutely love seeing the double Zeppelin against the Warden. I think that's the perfect play. Warden staffs in, or blinks in. And is not going to get too many kills here at all. Ideally against the Zeppelin play, you would want to have 2 Hippogriffs to take out the Zeppelin. But of course, LawLiet simply doesn't have the resources this time around. MK kept at home to deal with the Warden. He doesn't need creeping that much anymore, and he's got the staff to rejoin the army, which he will need to use here in a second. Oh, item still on the ground. It's the flute! Alright, Chaemiko picks it up. And here we go. First big fight. Can the heroes be strong enough for the Night Elf here is the question. Bear's getting destroyed quickly by these Griffins. Only 2 Griffins! Oh, that bear somehow made it still back home. But forcing the TP away also means that Chaemiko can creep more down here in the bottom left. And this could be a few level ups. He's certainly lacking in levels, but everything else is looking good for him. Mining not quite fully re-established here, but Chaemiko still has a decent amount of gold and still a big army, of course. We'd love to see maybe some footies bring in Regent Scrolls or something with Backpack, because Regent Scrolls would be a big help as well. And the AoE from the Night Elf still can't be underestimated. If the Panda gets to level 5, this might still be a winnable game for LawLiet. And Chaemiko, because he knows that there's no third base, he knows he has plenty of time. So he's going to try to slowly set up a third base up here, by the look of things. Of course, still nighttime here, so ultra vision advantage still on the Night Elf side. And here the Warden finally gets to find some easy kills. Oh, not that easy. The Zeppelin in position again to deal with the Warden. Excellent. Truly excellent play here by LawLiet this time around. Chaemiko, I want to say. Didn't even see this Tree of Life. He built this one proxy. And now LawLiet at long last should have his 2 base income, sending over the Wisps. But Chaemiko may have a 3rd base soon. Upgrades on the Dragonhawk's not that amazing, by the way. Only 2-1. Well, 3-1 now, and 3-2 on the way. Okay. That's gonna be a lot better. A bit more experience from the Ancient of War. Almost level 3 Alchemist. That's a big, big level up for the heal spray. And look at that, the Blood Mage banking Regent Scrolls as well. LawLiet, or Chaemiko rather, a bit afraid maybe to try to set up 3rd base here. If a Warden shows up with Blink Fan Harass, could be painful. Might be a nice play here to force a fight in the south and then expand behind it. I think if LawLiet holds here, he's in a good position. He should get level 5 Panda, or at least get very close with this fight. And the human hero levels are still pretty damn low. Researching Cloud upgrade even. Not exactly sure how much that's going to do. But also waiting for the 2nd armor upgrade. Siphon mana and anti-magic going to be very important. Alright, in we go. Shredder going to go down fast, but the Alchemist gets a kill, and that's level 3. Level 2 heal spray available right away. Focus fire on the Dryads as well. Alchemist taking a lot of damage, and also the Blood Mage dropping quite low indeed. TP out by Chaemiko, who only lost a single Griffin, I think, in that fight. And the expansion is now coming, but it was scouted. Something here was attacked. Oh, the Warden trying to harass. There's a Zeppelin here. Good scout by LawLiet. He saw this coming. The Dragonhawks trying to protect the peasants with their bodies. 1 peasant still goes down, but only 1. And this 3rd base is gonna finish. Would love to see a shop here for Chaemiko as well. Shop could be a huge, huge help. Lumber very low now, by the way. Main base is also soon to expire. Alchemist got the level 3. That was the big level up. Blood Mage also close to 3. MK got 4. Slowly but surely the human hero levels are starting to look quite good. Whereas the Panda has been slowed down here on level 4. Clearly. Oh, Dragonhawks over here. Far away from the heroes. Chaemiko playing a dangerous game. But he trusts in the tankiness of his MK. And he's right to do so. Warden staff's back, but she didn't accomplish too much here. And the Alchemist heal spray over and over, being a big help. Assisted by the Siphon mana. And now we got the 3rd base running. Chaemiko's main, though, soon gonna expire. Same for LawLiet's main base. But only 1 heal scroll here at the moment on Chaemiko. He's trying to get another one with the MK. Possibly even 2 if they're ready. But I doubt it. Oh, and now we're going into high upkeep. MK getting a TP to be safe. And there's 1 heal scroll available. Protection scroll as well. Alright. If he waits for these 3 Dragonhawks and then goes for the push, this could win him the game. (3-3) upgraded mass air. LawLiet is trying to counter this with a Pit Lord for Howl of Terror. One of the best 1-point wonder heroes spells in the game. 30% damage reduction. Very nice. LawLiet's certainly in a tough spot. Alright, Stonebolt Siphon right away. On the Panda, he's losing some mana. LawLiet has to be quick with the Dryad Micro. Heal Spray from the back, Heal Scrolls and Protection Scrolls being used everywhere. We have a Heal Ward in the middle of everything as well, but that one's getting taken out quickly, or at least it should. The Dragonhawks spread across everywhere. Not sure if this is the best. LawLiet's Micro looking better than Chaemiko's here, if you ask me. Chaemiko gonna TP out. Doesn't like the look of things. Pit Lord does go down in the end, but only level 1 hero. I think we heard a level up there towards the end. Yeah, Blood Mage got the level 3. But I think Chaemiko's target fire there wasn't the best. Ideally, you want to have all the Dragonhawks in one group and target down one Dryad after the next. But they were splitting apart in different directions. And look at the Dryad upgrades now. 2-3 on the Dryads, with 3-3 on the way. Honestly, with LawLiet having this expansion so late, he's keeping his chances alive here extremely, extremely well. Would have been super easy to crumble and just lose everything super fast. And lose the second map. Gordon shows up for the Peasant Harass. But again, the Zeppelin helping out. Two Heal Scrolls still on Chaemiko. Was always able to retain these pretty well. And now we have a long night time again, by the way. Which the Warden could also make use of. This Pit Lord is working out quite well, I gotta say. Warden has the Telestaff, of course. Oh, that's 3 more kills, and she's getting close to level 6. Level 6 might be the win condition here now. If he gets level 5 Panda and level 6 Warden, this game must certainly still go to LawLiet. But now he's got no income anymore. 74 supply though, still. Warden blinks in. Stormbolt Siphon, where is it? Oh, dodges the Stormbolt with the anti-magic. Also using Invis. Mountain King taking quite a bit of damage. Ankh was transferred to the Blood Mage. There's no TP on the human side, actually. Oh, Panda in trouble. Needs to be staffed, but he can't be. LawLiet had the staff on the Panda. Didn't have the invul fast enough. The Stormbolt focus fire. Very dangerous there, as we could see. Oh, Pit Lord now getting focused down. Whew, that level 1 hero is quite squishy. And in the end, it seems to be finally enough for Chaemiko. He still has a big army left over. LawLiet dropping hard in supply into no upkeep again. L4 Alchemist, whose second skill point is truly useless. It's just using it for heal spray only, but the heal spray is very good. Very helpful. Warden almost has the level 6, but by now I think she's too far behind. Needs one more kill. One more kill for the level 6. This Dragonhawk right there. There we go. Gets the Avatar Vengeance out. Can he still hold? Oh, this tree's going down. But the Tree of Eternity made its way over. If LawLiet can hold here, maybe somehow? Blood Mage goes down the once. He's got the Ankh. There's a staff to save the Blood Mage. They're trying to take out more Dryads. Where's the heal spray? Where's the heal spray? Oh, Dryad's dying. A couple of Dragonhawks also dying. But of course, Chaemiko can reproduce more easily. And LawLiet losing almost all his units, except for the Avatar Vengeance. And the Spirits. But good target fire. Finds a few more pickoffs here and there. Double the supply now at 66. Oh, Warden staffs back, trying to staff out maybe the Avatar. Stormbolt Siphon again. Lot of mana going to the Blood Mage. And the Avatar Vengeance has been destroyed. It's on cooldown for a long time. Warden's out of mana. And the heal spray is just so much sustained. The Alchemist here seems to be the MVP. And this must be it. Stormbolt Siphon again. And the Warden now completely dry. And Chaemiko's done it at long last. 25 minutes of grueling battle. And Chaemiko gets the W. And Terenas Stand again shows how good of an MK first map it is. I think by now, pretty clearly, better for MK than for Warden, in my opinion. Alright, and I hope this is the way this series is going to continue to go. Back and forth, with both players being able to keep this one nice and balanced, nice and even. Going to map number 3, it should be a very different kind of game, because this is neither an MK nor a Warden map with autumn leaves. Good fast expansion map, good keeper map, good Archmage map. This should look quite different from the first 2 matches, I would think. Who's going to take the lead now? Getting the 2-1 lead in the series would be quite valuable, especially if you can follow up with a 3-1. So this here, a pivotal moment. Map number 3. Alright, it's standard opening so far. On this map, the norm is for the Night Elf to play Keeper, creep the natural first, and either expand on the spot or a little bit proxy maybe. And for the human to either instant expand here, or go green into Expo. Last hits and denies can be super important here on this map. Because the first camp gives you 192 experience. No, wait, not 100, 188 experience. So 1 peasant, 1 treant, 1 wisp would be enough for the level 2. And judging from the altar positioning, this looks like Chaemiko doesn't want to go for the instant expo, I think. I'm always a big fan of green into corner expansion. But Chaemiko wants to set up the quick middle expo. If both players expand in the middle, like we're probably going to see here, it can be a very action-packed game, where normally the Night Elf gets to tier 2 faster, picks up the Naga, and then can put a ton of pressure on the human. Clean creep by Chaemiko. You want to avoid getting the Water Elemental ensnared. Cloak of Shadows can be quite nice for the Archmage, actually, to save himself during nighttime. Oh, Wisp trying with a detonate. Oh, did he get it? Yeah, right? Oh, he did get it. That's level 2 for a Keeper. That is a huge moment. Archmage wants to get the Treant here as well. Needs to be denied, and is denied. And here we see the Tree of Life coming up in the back. And this level 2 was a big deal. Slight mistake by Chaemiko. Not considering enough the... Wait a minute. Where are the peasants going? Oh, he's teching? He's not even expanding. The Keeper see it?
A player's force is under attack.
Tree of Life, of course, also gonna be cancelled. There's gonna be a tech on both sides now, probably. Okay. Archmage still not level 2. Needs 1 kill to get that level 2. Oh, nice free deny there. But now it's nighttime. The archers can hide in the shadows. Shadow Meld easily available. The human tech is faster, but not by that much. Chaemiko wants to defend, protect his entangled footman. This one's still gonna go down, trying for another... Oh! Actually survives. Level 1 entangle, not quite lasting long enough. Well, I could steal away the dust here. This would be pretty smart. Steal the dust, sell the dust. The AM still only level 1. He could call the militia. Creep the green. Pretty easy. I think 4 militia enough to do it. Boots for the Archmage and the Dust. Archers solo creeping. Should be easily enough doable at the green. Quite surprised that Chaemiko isn't creeping this green camp. Archmage still just level 1. The Keeper's getting a decent experience lead here. He says, plenty more entangles that he can use. Water Elemental still scouting around. Chaemiko really doesn't want to miss a surprise. Miss a surprise Tree of Life here somewhere. Oh, but trying to take out this Ancient of War means at least 2 footies should be going down here. Is that worth it, I wonder? AOW is gonna fall. But it comes at a price. Oh, that's level 2. Okay, you know what? With that level 2, I think that is actually worth it.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Moonjuice is still quite low. We still have a bit of nighttime left. Beastmaster second. Oh my goodness. The trouble continues. Wisp detonates. Badly needed. Hyper-aggressive play by Chaemiko. Just running in LawLiet's face the whole time. And tier 2 tower push. What the hell? Wisp detonates. Looking really good though. All the summons have been eliminated. And the Panda has a lot of breaths they can still use. Alright, but here come the towers. Mass repair. Is it good enough? Nope. 1 tower cancelled. The next one should be cancelled as well. Indeed. And the repair is not good enough. Having kept all these archers alive. Oh my god, the Breath of Fire! So many kills. Beastmaster has a new bear soon. Archmage has a new water elemental soon. And almost denied himself, but not quite. Beastmaster level 2 would also be a big level up. Super bloody game here. Oh, the Keeper gets level 3. That's a big deal. Must be Treants level 2. Summons them right away, but we have a new bear. And we have a new water elemental. Oh, sees the AP in the back now. This is an important cancel to get. And I think there is enough damage to indeed get this cancel. But all the peasants are taken out. There's no repair anymore. The towers all get cancelled. And LawLiet has held. And that is really bad for Chaemiko. Tower has to be cancelled again. And there's a shop in the back to go for potions. Very important. Goes for the Moonstone to save the archers here still. But there is a dust. Oh, dude, the archer saves. The archer saves were so sick. And Chaemiko has no follow-up at all. Whereas we have the double lures coming for LawLiet. He's going to have Dryads soon against double summon heroes. And this game seems to be quite over. Oh my god, the Beastmaster. Woo. Somehow he survives. But Chaemiko has, like, nothing. 2 peasants only in the main base. He has to remake peasants. This late into the game, that doesn't feel good. Question is, how afraid is LawLiet gonna be? If he knew that Chaemiko has absolutely nothing right now, he could just go tier 3, go for bears, and win this game super easy. But he doesn't know if Chaemiko's gonna go for a follow-up attack. So he wants to have perhaps some Dryads first? No, he's still going tier 3. Chaemiko can at least creep fairly well with the double summons. But he's definitely super far behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Dude, where's the Archmage going? He's calling the boys again? Second try? Alright, second try with the heal scroll. And that's almost level 3 though. Dryads don't have Abolish yet. But they should be very close. Oh, wait. It's not researching yet? Oh, LawLiet not going for... Oh, no, he does have Abolish, right? Yeah, okay, he does. Oh, he does. Alright. That was a nice heal scroll as well. Chaemiko needs to use the heal scroll also. Beastmaster taking quite a bit of damage, but the priest heal was on point. Cloak transferred. Oh, the cloak fate time. He almost saved him. But didn't quite save him in the end. And that has to be it. Peasants also caught. Beastmaster about to be level 3. And the water elementals can't do anything anymore against these dryads. Level 2 treants also big help here. And LawLiet's gonna take the lead again. GG. Cool play though. We see this rarely. Fake expansion into fast tech into Beastmaster tower push, and that was close to working. The reason why LawLiet was able to win this was because he was able to micro the archers really well, run them around, keep them alive, and slowly take out the peasants with the heroes and the treants, and then take out the towers with the archers. That was picture-perfect defensive play by LawLiet. Very nicely done. Alright, and now there's pressure on Chaemiko. He really has to win the next map if he wants to win this series. And that might not be easy, because the next map is Last Refuge, where the Beastmaster First is considered to be very strong indeed. Oh, thank you, Anonymous, again, for gifting subs. 5 of them this time. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's jump into map number 3. What are we gonna get this time? First thing to consider here is the Knight of build, and it is indeed a neutral hero build. Beastmaster, it should be for LawLiet. I mean, because it's LawLiet, sometimes he goes in a surprising direction, doesn't go with the Beastmaster. I have seen him here go Panda before, and Dark Ranger. Both of which I think are a lot worse than the Beastmaster, because the Beastmaster simply has the highest tempo. Chaemiko, of course, is very aware that this is a possibility. We'll be scouting for this. Thank you, Circle Bow, with the 500 bits. So normally the humans, they scout with the first footy. If they see the Beastmaster build, they just creep the green and then go aggressive with the Archmage. You can also try to fast expand against the Beastmaster, but it's really hard. If you make one mistake, you instantly lose. Lose a footy unnecessarily, you're dead. Lose a Shadow Priest unnecessarily, you're dead. Lose so many peasants, you're dead. So, very hard to make that fast expansion work against Beastmaster. Tavern Heroes ready in 10 seconds. Oh, wait! I just remembered. I saw another build recently from the humans. Right, that's an instant expansion and then Archmage Harass. Just pick up the item and then run over right away with the AM. Need to make sure, though, that you don't get the Water Elemental ensnared. Okay, and that worked out. So it's the Beastmaster being aggressive instead. Trying to detonate the Water Elemental. That didn't quite work. Next Wisp coming in. Very aggressive play here early on by LawLiet. The detonates didn't really work out too well. But Chaemiko feels the need to pull back the peasants because the militia duration is running out. Getting the circle, of course, was very nice. And another wisp was sacrificed. Alright, Beastmaster gets 2 peasant kills. 1 was denied. Now the game gets a bit weird.
A player's forces are under attack.
Trying to creep up more here with the footies. LawLiet, though, is on the case. The last hits here are crucially important. Archmage gets another. Sentry wards are great to have detection against archers here as it's about to hit nighttime. But I am also taking quite a bit of damage. The squishiest hero in the game right here. Needs 1 archer kill only for the level 2. Tech has started on both sides. This time it's the Night Elf ahead in the tech. Units sent out everywhere. Chaemiko knows that LawLiet would love to creep this merc camp. This would be a huge boost for him. I'm surprised they didn't put a circlet down there earlier. A sentry, I mean. With a blacksmith this time. Rifles will be coming soon. Sentry placed in a very obvious manner. This could be dewarded pretty easily. As the first bear is about to expire, he summons the next one again to be trailing the Archmage to know always what he's up to. Oh, Chaemiko sending the footies the one way. Archmage on the other side. He's trying to creep jack at the Merc, but LawLiet smartly just taking the small camp. Not taking too big of a risk here. Kind of surprised that LawLiet doesn't have a Wisp here on the high ground. With Reveal, he could take out these wards pretty easily, I think. Archmage running around the trees. But the bear has not lost the scent yet. No lumber mill, by the way. Chaemiko saving those resources, I guess. Thank you, Charlie, with the 7-month resub. Beastmaster Physiques reminds me of that Remo guy. Bro, I wish. Thank you, though. Alright, now Chaemiko's trying to come in with the footies to finally get that archer kill and get the level 4. Way against Snare wears off. Oh, archers need to be careful not to run to the creep camp. Oh, archer goes down, and that's level 2. Archmage secures the aura for himself with that 1 kill that he needed. Double water elementals. Pretty strong here this early on when the armies are this small. Dude, the Beastmaster right click's not bad, by the way. Beastmaster is a fast-moving hero, so pretty strong early game at chasing and stuff. Oh, creep camp also pulled, trying to mess with the creeping. But he's being sent out. Chaemiko trying to save them. Everybody saved is going to be a help later once you heal them up with the Regent Scroll. It's a Blood Mage second. And normally nowadays, Night Elves play Demon Hunter second, I think, with this strat. If it's 1 base, 1 base. Yeah, there's the Demon Hunter second. And Dryads and Bears soon to join. And I think I like LawLiet's situation better here. Oh, but he still has the sentry. These sentries have been so good. But the Archmage also very hurt. How much can he really do here? Probably not too much aside from buying some time. I am now in serious trouble. Oh, but still manages to get a nice deny. That was kind of cool. At long last, LawLiet is able to creep the Merc camp. But now also, Chaemiko can creep pretty effectively. He's got the Siphon mana. So lots of water elementals coming in. Double Sanctum and rifles. Okay, interesting. Chaemiko making full use of the Siphon mana, draining this Ogre Magi quite a bit. Oh, but the Demon Hunter found the Scourge Bone Chimes later on for the Bears. This is going to be wonderful. And the Beastmaster is running around solo harassing, but only with level 2. Not that scary. Begin with Potion found. Very good for the Blood Mage, actually. He will oftentimes be a bit out of position because of Siphon. And then let's get safety button. Oh, we don't have an Arcane Tower in the main base. This should definitely be rectified. There we go, Chaemiko now. Going for one. Oh, Beastmaster could almost steal the item there, but not quite. And it was Throw the Beast. This can be quite strong for a rifle push. The rifle push is the normal strategy we expect with this build. But it's only 3 rifles, not more. We got Sorks coming. So with a double Sanctum, Chaemiko can afford the upgrades pretty easily. Priest Adept, Sorcerer's Adept.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet went for an AP to be on the safe side. He probably wants to contest the lab creep right here. Oh, he's gonna get the big item. It's the Blood Mage. Ankh for him, also not too bad. Roar now on the entire Night Elf army. That's a lot of DPS. Chaemiko just gonna fall back. He doesn't have the level 3 Blood Mage yet. He's got the level 3 Archmage. Went for the Aura. Oh, these priests. Walking the wrong way. Chaemiko's trying to creep big camps, pick up big items. But LawLiet's always on his heels. Demon Hunter strong items. He's really trying to surround this Ogre Lord. That will be quite ballsy. Chaemiko needs to call Militia to take this fight, I think. They're not coming yet. Also, the one Sorceress didn't set up the rally point yet. There we go, now she's coming. This human army doesn't seem that scary yet, if you ask me. Not even quite 50 supply yet. It's going to be the next item going to LawLiet and level 3 on the Beastmaster. Chaemiko gonna fall back. Chaemiko's looking a bit afraid here, if you ask me. An expansion coming for LawLiet. Invis Footy, scouting things out. Oh, he's going for backpack. Oh, dude. Imagine if he stole the item with backpack. Oh, damn. There was no reveal. There was no reveal at the lab. Oh, dude, he almost had the time to do it. That's a nice aura. Sort of accuracy for the entire ranged army, which is literally all of the human army. Chaemiko could transition into more and more breakers here, and then go for Flame Strike and Blizzard maybe? But I mean, that also costs a lot of gold with Tome of Retraining. It just seems to me like LawLiet is in a good, really good position here. And the next red camp goes to LawLiet as well. Cloak of Flames could be good if he gets to the casters. If he's stuck in the front against the breakers, then it won't do that much. Oh, Invis Footy was spotted. The spy has been found. Chaemiko now going into upkeep. Lots of breakers on the way. Book of the Dead found. It's probably useless, right? There should be a decent amount of Dryads against that. Blood Mage at level 4. I think he has to retrain. I think the Blood Mage definitely has to retrain into Flame Strike here. Wait, where's the item? Oh, Sorceress had it with the backpack. Alright, is it time for the retrain? Nope. Ark of Reincarnation on the ground, bro. Oh, Jesus. He does have Flame Strike. Oh, chat, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I thought he had Banish. Herpaderp. Good timing by Chaemiko. The expansion hasn't started mining at all yet. This is the dream position. There's no way LawLiet can fight here. There's absolutely zero chance. Yeah, he has to TP out. Demon Hunter almost level 5, dude. 63 supply, lots of gold for LawLiet. He also got lots of gold just from creeping. Chaemiko, he sees the expansion. Does he have the time to take it out, though? Supplies that even. The breaker's gonna be caught. It's gonna be one more easy kill.
A player's forces are under
And LawLiet finds the Ankh. Oh my god, dude. He just got an Ankh for free. Bruh. Oh, almost catches the breaker as well. Seems like Chaemiko wants to TP home here. Different peasants sent up here, by the way. Trying to TP home with the peasants. We do have control magic, by the way, so these summons could be stolen. In terms of ease of execution, I think it's going to be a lot harder for Chaemiko to win these fights. Normally, the kiting army is always harder to micro than the chasing army. Alright, here we go. First Flame Strike. It's the mana battle. Blood Mage or Demon Hunter. Who's going to come out on top in the mana department? Invoke Potion used pretty early. The Siphon, though, is very effective. Hope of that used as well. Demon Hunter going to go down one time. But he's got the Ankh. The Ankh that was stolen. Scroll the Beast popped as well. Siphon mana again. The Fairy Dragon's looking really strong, though. And everything on the human side dropping quite low. Heal scroll needed. There we go. That was the last one used. Oh, the Blood Mage. The Blood Mage almost going down by the Demon Hunter as well. There is Invis to save him. And TP out from LawLiet. Supply-wise, though, it's a huge lead for LawLiet. And there was also heal scrolls having to be used. Oh, that Ankh, dude. That Ankh helped him out so much. He's trying to get Blood Mage level 5. Crystal Ball. Okay, whatever. Eliza with such a big army. Feels like he didn't really lose anything earlier. And the Fairy Dragons are so hard to deal with. Rifles, of course, are supposed to be the anti-air, but are they really going to be in the right position? Not so clear. And LawLiet going in for the next attack. Beastmaster getting closer to level 5 as well. Blood Mage trying to get in range for the Siphon, but that didn't really work either. Such a big army. Terrifying army. And Chaemiko, it's just like the slow human army. It always seems so immobile. That's big economic damage. LawLiet does have a TP, right? Yeah, he does. Took it out if necessary. But on his way out, he's going to take out a lot of peasants, getting further and further ahead. Can go up to 80 supply here soon. Oh, mass repair. Might not be good enough. Flame Strike as well, hoping that he doesn't damage his own main base. Because the keep is going down. No repair gold anymore. And the keep is lost. And so is the game. Excellent play by LawLiet. Playing this by the book, especially the way he's supposed to. Against his Archmage, Blood Mage combo. I think the really important thing for him was just to not go too many bears. Because then you fall too heavily into the slow trap. He only had 4 bears, I think, at all times. Otherwise, you know, he get punished by slow and by flame strike. He had lots of ranged units and also ferries. Very smart to add the ferries on one base. Chaemiko's still gonna try one more time. He's got the level 5 Blood Mage. He's going Flame Strike 3. Splitting his units. That can't be intentional. Yeah, no way.
The town is under siege.
And LawLiet might be on his way here to his first win in the Doubi Cup. Of course, if he wins this map, it's not over yet. This is a best of 7. That's looking very good. LawLiet going out of his base. Ready to battle. And even the mana burning is the sword. So good. Minus 150.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Chaemiko needs to make a miracle work here. Oh, he made all the peasants invis. He's trying to block the bears with invis peasants. Okay. If this works, that would be sick. Alright, first flame strike. And the bears are all sort of stuck here. Oh my god. Dude, but the cloak! The cloak is pushing away the peasants. And he's got the invis reveal as well. He bought the dust. Not going to take out the peasants. It was a nice idea. But I don't think it's going to quite work in the end. Flame strike against the bears is doing sick damage though. Oh my goodness. Inward potion on the demon hunter. The fairy dragon's still completely untouched. Siphon again. The Beastmaster's almost dead. Decent try so far. But LawLiet has so much army left. And there's not even bears. Oh my god! The mana flare damage. Oh my god, the caster's in the back. And that is the GG. And the 3-1 lead for LawLiet. LawLiet now 1 map away from finally getting his first win in the Doubi Cup. That was just a smart adjustment. Nowadays, the new meta on this map is for the Archmage to creep the green camp first, the way we saw it right there. And LawLiet making the smart call of being aggressive there with the Beastmaster right away. I wonder if that's an adjustment you can make. Maybe if you see the Beastmaster going south, you should go just for the Murloc camp first. Yeah, but I think Chaemiko was really caught off guard there by this. And that means now that LawLiet is in a great position to win this series. Out of the next 3 games, he only needs to win a single map, which seems doable. Seems very doable. For map number 4, we are going to Echo Isles 2.0. Which, again, is a pretty good Warden map. It's a lot worse than Twisted Meadows, though. Honestly, I feel like Twisted Meadows is almost unwinnable for human. I think Twisted should be the veto for humans. But maybe Chaemiko vetoed Concealed Hill. That can also be quite tough. Oh! Chaemiko might play a tower push here. He's not gonna creep the Merc camp first. judging from the altar positioning. Oh, what's this gonna be? Archmage and Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter first. This means LawLiet must be expecting an MK first. So, the roll of the dice goes to Chaemiko. The rock, paper, scissors, if you will.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, LawLiet going for the Shadow Priest early. Doesn't want to have this one stolen. And Chaemiko now knows about the Demon Hunter. Pendant for the Demon Hunter, pretty terrible. Alright, gonna creep a level 2 here with the Archmage. Is he gonna expand or not, I wonder? I think against the Demon Hunter should always just simply expand. In my opinion, the Demon Hunter pretty weak against human. Unless you're facing MK. Alright, 4th farm. And he's going for the Tower Rush. What? Wait. He's creeping the northern gold mine? No way. Oh my god. Does LawLiet read this? He sees peasants being missing. He sees the Archmage being missing. The Footy's trying to distract. Trying to keep the Demon Hunter busy. This is the big weakness of the Demon Hunter. He doesn't have slow. He doesn't have entangle. He's a very tough time dealing with Footies. Oh, the Wisp actually scouts it, dude. The Wisp actually scouts it. And gets the detonate off. This is not quite level 3 Archmage now, is it? Is this better than this expansion, though? Like, really? Oh, he needs 12 experience. This is, of course, the issue with the Demon Hunter. You can always get kited around. The Footies with normal damage are pretty good against him. And the Archmage can just run away if he needs to. Oh, well, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage against the Town Hall. And that's a cancel. Yep. That is a cancel. That's not good for Chaemiko. And I gotta wonder, like, is this really better than this expansion? It's hard for me to think that it is. But LawLiet is not going all in. He's counter-expanding. He's now teching. He's getting ready for the late game.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And the Arcane's Tower is standing, at least. And we have a handful of Footies in the mix as well. Very nice items indeed on the Demon Hunter here. I think he bought some of these, right? I think so.
A player's forces are under attack.
One kill here would be big. One kill would be level 3 for the Archmage. Oh, and the Footies almost had it. Oh, they're looking for the surround on the Berserker. Ooh, that was close. Very close. Chaemiko's kind of struggling here, if you ask me. Now, he doesn't have to fend. He doesn't really have the lumber for that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Where's the lights keeping on creeping? He's gonna be level 3 here in a moment. Archmage also getting level 3. But these footies, without defend, are all gonna be dealt with easily. And Chaemiko needs to tech. Needs to tech really soon. Water Elemental. Oh, just barely gets it out. But there's lots of Dispel. Shadow Priest positioning was excellent. And there we go, Water Elementals eliminated. Oh, the AM doesn't have boots.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh my god, the double claws. AM trying to run to the shop to get those boots. Needs to shift click here. Oh my god! Oh, he dies to the mana burn. The double claws and slippers. Ooh, that was so close, dude. Now we got a Panda second. And I think this is where we can finally say that LawLiet was able to win his first series in the Doubi Cup. With this hero kill also, should be easy for LawLiet to go for the tech. Get tier 3 running. And again, great saves here on the units. Just like we saw with the archers earlier this time with the mercs. If these mercenaries start dying, this could be a way different story. But look at that, even more mercs. Muddy says hello, now we have slow as well, and for Chaemiko, just nothing is working out this game. I gotta say again though, like, why did he expand here? That's such a big risk. For which he also was punished. If you're facing a Demon Hunter, it's so easy to expand here. Very weird. LawLiet playing an excellent game here and destroying his opponent pretty hard so far. Level 4 Demon Hunter already. Oh my god. Now we have defend, but it seems late. Everything just seems a bit too late this game. And Chaemiko doesn't even have that huge bank to jump into upkeep right away. And look at the Demon Hunter. He's taking literally no damage here. Great base build though. Oh, creep jack here. Could be dangerous. But LawLiet can also just run away. This is not a dead end anymore. You can escape here nowadays. The Panda doesn't have a TP. Chaemiko needs to find some valuable kills here. Trying to surround the Panda, but also that doesn't work today. Normally this always works. But today, nothing is working. At long last he gets the Panda, but it was denied! There's a heal scroll. There's 2 heal scrolls. The Naga. Is she gonna die here as well? Mana burn! Close. And Chaemiko's still far away from a scary army. LawLiet can just go for bears here. Very soon. Gonna go for the Tavern Res.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Demon Hunter is just always where he has to be. Excellent demon play here by LawLiet. Very rarely seen nowadays. I think Chaemiko really didn't do himself any favors. The way he was playing here. Panda already level 3. Oh my god. Level 4 and 3 versus level 3 and 1. Goes to show how amazing this game so far was for LawLiet. I also wonder if a Blood Mage second would have been better. But I mean, this game was such a tough position anyways. Alright, I think best chance I see here for Chaemiko is get a third base rolling, build a huge army, defend, and then go tier 3 at some point. Because I can't see him win this game anytime soon. But it looks like he's gonna try. Can't go for heal scrolls though. Those are already gone. Team Hunter with plus 16 damage. And he did this much all before Orb of Venom, by the way. LawLiet looking for reinforcements. Buying time with this as well. Just really, really, really strong play here by LawLiet. This dive will cost him the TP, probably. But again, he's buying so much time for himself. I think Chaemiko should just play a third base now. It's too late for a push. Because LawLiet has tons of bears on the way. Okay, but Chaemiko's gonna try. One last push. All in. Here we go. Oh, look at LawLiet's efficiency. With the Demon also, he's gonna get the heal scroll here. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Alright. 2 heal scrolls for Chaemiko. 77 supply, push. This is super ultra all in. Goes with the TP though to be safe, I guess. But LawLiet already has 70 supplies, got super strong heroes, he has tons of bears, even a fairy already in the mix.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet, or Chaemiko rather, certainly needs towers. Oh, but he's just running away. He's not even really kiting. He's just running away from the fairy dragon. Got the fire, lots of damage against the peasants. Rifles need to take out the ferries, and that's pretty successful actually. Water elementals and rifles take out the ferries really fast. For protection being used as well, the ferries are all out of the mix. Heal scroll used as well. There's no towers coming. There's a ton of Wisp Dispel running into the back. Ooh, that's a lot of mana drain. No more slow, no more healing. The next heal scroll has to be used. That's the last heal scroll. The very last one. And the Breath of Fire is doing its part as well. The bear front line is still huge. Only 0-1 upgrades, but that's enough. Imana with the Scourge of Bone Chimes also such a tough guy to bring down. Still has the Embolden, still has the staff. And that was an easy hold for LawLiet. TP out. Chaemiko trying to save most of his forces. And he actually was able to save most of them, in fact. What else is left in the tank? Well, Chaemiko's just going to try again, but this time he's not going to have heal scrolls. The Panda's going to get the next one. Without heal scrolls, it's hard to imagine how this can be possible. Where's the Rejuve? I heard it. Not quite sure. Oof, Archmage very hurt here as well. Gets level 4. It's actually pretty good for the aura. The next heal scroll is still a long ways out. 1.5 minutes still to go. The cast is also so low mana. Hardly any slow left over. And LawLiet playing this really well. Chaemiko could still expand again a second time. But at this point it just seems very late. Didn't disable slow on the Sork, so wasting some mana here as well. Not the best day for Chaemiko, I feel like. I feel like we've seen him play this quite a bit better in the past, but also good to see LawLiet having a strong showing today and not ending 0-9 in the Doubi Cup. And I mean, the status quo hasn't changed. The Night Elf army is still looking terrifying. Whereas the human army is not looking scary at all. Chaemiko trying with an expansion here, but this one is certainly going to be scouted. I think there may have been a timing window earlier to try to go for this. I think the early game just already wasn't good enough. Again, creeping this expansion is such a big risk. And LawLiet's heroes, again, looking super strong. Demon Hunter closing in on level 5. Panda gonna get level 4 here. Chaemiko trying to at least perhaps punch the Night Elf expansion. But his army is still kind of a joke. Only a tier 2 army with a weak second hero. Right, we gotta retrain into Blizzard. That's some decent damage against the bears. Heals are there to counter as well. Ooh, and the fairy dragons do the damage in the back. Okay, there was one big heal scroll. Oh. Chaemiko, it looks like he's almost making this work. But everything is super hurt. The panda going down as well. So is the Archmage. The Demon Hunter. Oh my god. Dude, 16 HP. Right clicks coming through. No. Oh my god. Almost all heroes dying right here, but the demon survives. There's a bit of moon just still left. There's also Refuge he can make use of. This guy's level 4 all of a sudden. No way, right? Like, no way. LawLiet has lots of gold, so he can go for Tavern Res pretty easy. Dryads are on the way. Alright. Panda back, Archmage back. Level 2 Cold Arrow. It's a pretty sick slow, by the way. Panda going for Invis. Wait, did he die? He didn't steal the dust! He's got the TP. No potion on the Demon Hunter. Mana burn. No Cold Arrow anymore. Bear's still doing a good job. Dryads off to the side. This fight is all over the place. Demon Hunter close to 5. Needs to be saved. There's a staff for him. Somehow this game is not over yet. Alright, LawLiet TP's out. LawLiet making a bit of a mistake there. Losing too many bears, losing too many heroes, but he had a big lead. So I think it's still all fine. Chaemiko has never needed a Regent Scroll this badly in his life. Alright, LawLiet has no heal scrolls anymore. But Chaemiko only has 2 minutes of mining left. The northern expansion is already dry.
The player's forces are under attack.
Archmage close to level 5. Level 3 Blizzard could be pretty sick, I guess. Naga just chilling down here with Invis. She's gonna get the next heal scroll. Demon Hunter close to level 6. Alright, there we go. Gets the heal scroll. Oh, look at the archer. Scouting things out, that's kind of cool. A bit more experience for the panda. Getting quite close to 5.
Town is under siege.
If Chaemiko wins this. Wait, is this level 5? Oh, it's so close. I think it is, right? Oh my god, it is level 5. Okay, and all I need to be careful with is bear micro this time. But also there's 4 fairy dragons, dude. Nighttime. A long nighttime for the night elf here. This is it. Last chance for Chaemiko. And there's a flank coming. Trying to reposition into a choke. But the fairies make it so hard. Oh, the fairies make it so hard. Even the creeps get involved. Alright, fairies kind of getting gunned down. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, decent damage. 1 fairy taken out. 2 fairies still left. And there's a new region scroll. Panda wants to cancel the region scroll. Oh, but it's getting slowed. It's getting slowed a lot. Breaker blocking the front line. Fairy's not deployed at the moment. And here's the blizzard. Big damage from the blizzard. Fairy's in the back once again. Now he needs to fall back. He's got 1 heal scroll. Needs to use it soon. Taking out the fairies right here. Oh, the blizzard is huge. That's a sick blizzard, man. That's the heal scroll. The only one. Quite a few bears about to drop. The panda also super hurt. Has to TP out. No way, bro. No way, bro. More bears falling. Nah. Nah, dude. Oh, the Dryad stole the items. Backpack Dryad. Stole the heal scroll and the invuln. Where's the demoner? 100 experience away from level 6. Panda's 150 away from level 5. Human army here is quite bruised already in many regards. LawLiet, is he going to TP in? No, he doesn't have gold for a TP. He's just giving up the expansion. Nobody is going to be mining anymore. Mass detonates. There was a lot of mana drained as well. Well, alright then. This is kind of a cool game. Chaemiko has played this pretty well. I would say the early game was his weakest part here. That creep route with this camp here, I think that was really not the best way to go. But since then, he's done it quite nicely. Naga might get level 5 still. Where's the Archmage? Archmage here, invis. Oh. But he could get revealed. Naga about to be 5. Double heal scroll on LawLiet. Oh, and the Demon Hunter. He's getting real close. He's getting real close. 22 experience. He needs 22 experience only. And this breaker right here. He's gonna do it. Level 6, baby. And it's time for the Metamorph. He's taking quite a bit of damage. There's the Invo Potion as well. The Panda's almost level 5. He's finding more kills. More bears are falling as well. Wait a minute. Oh, level 5 Panda. Oh, that hurts. Naga needs to use the Invo. Naga! 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 Dude! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. The Naga still doesn't use the invuln. What they wouldn't do for a heal scroll right here. Demon Hunter. Staff back. Needs to run back. Calls for the GG. Wait a minute. Did he really still have 73 supply? I guess one more Breath of Fire would have killed everything. Whew. That was pretty sick, though. I'm not even sure if this was 100% over yet. But anyways, LawLiet calls for the GG. Oh, I think the... Oh yeah, the overlay bugged. Alright, the overlay was incorrect, guys. The overlay was bugging right there. Sometimes it crashes, and so it did here. That was a fun game, though. But Chaemiko today, I think, definitely not having his best day. So LawLiet, at the very last Playday, finally gets a W. Good for him. He's still in last place, unfortunately. But at least he gets the one win under his belt. Our next game coming up is going to be 1-0 versus Kaho. Alright. They didn't start yet. I'm in the lobby. Good. Should be a small break here, probably. So we're going to go into a short break as well. There we go. Start the countdown. So, short break, and then we'll be right back with 1-0 versus Kaho. See you in a bit.